Hey everybody, William Wallace for William Wallace for America. As you know, you guys heard me on my radio shows on Tuesday night on WGSO 990 AM from 5 to 6. Well, today I'm here on Saturday with Sean Bean of the Great Southern Gunner Knife Show, and we're going to talk a little bit about his show here at the Kenner Ponchatrain Center and tell a little bit about it, talk a little bit about the show and some things that are here. Sean, thanks for being here this weekend.
Thank you for coming.
Appreciate you. But now, so tell us a little bit about what people can find here at the gun show. People think you just find guns, but about all of the other things that people can find
Absolutely.
here.
There's new and used guns, lots of knives, camouflage accessories, military surplus, ammunition, holsters, leather holsters. Just a little bit of everything.
You even get some tasers here.
Yes, stun guns, pepper spray. If you have guns or don't really want a gun yet, you get that for self-defense. There's other self-defense items as well.
It's funny you say that. People call this a gun show, but pretty much it ends up being anything for self-defense purposes, doesn't it?
Optics as well. There's three plus optics dealers who buy different scopes and accessories, holsters, like I said, magazines for different firearms. So a little bit of everything.
Yeah, I saw there's a Fane safe.
Yes, one-stop shop for everything you need.
Yes, if you want to store your weapons, they have safes over there. And then, of course, there's the guy with Apocalypse Sports. I want to talk to you about that a little bit. It makes me think of it. He has a shop. So let's say you're a gun salesman, you have a store, and you have a shop. Maybe you don't think you might need to be here, but this is a place that you can actually go, even if you have a shop, it's like a compliment, wouldn't it be?
Absolutely. I hear all the time people who do have their own stores that the gun shows complement their business and they get extra advertising. Someone comes to the show, may not have the funds right away, but weeks or months later says, hey, I saw you at the gun show. Can I buy this gun that I saw?
Yeah.
And they make a sale after the show, but it's advertising for their store. People remember, or they'll ask me, I get that too. People will say, hey, I saw this person at the gun show, I lost their card, lost their information. And I'll say, okay, where were they, what do they look like, and get information like that. And then I'll say, okay, this is who it was, here's their contact information. And then they'll go buy that firearm they wanted, they saw it at the gun show, they couldn't buy it then for whatever reason, and so they'll buy it after the show. Weeks or months later, sometimes I'll get calls saying, I want to buy this from this person, but I don't have the card anymore. I saw them, 3, 4, 5 months ago, whatever.
So you can help connect some people after the fact.
Right.
You'll also find interesting here at the show is that there's a lot of when you go look at the tables. I don't want to refer to the old timers because I'm also getting to be one of those ages there, I guess. But you go in these tables where you see a lot of people that have been collecting, let's just say, for a long time. We'll put it that way. And some of these guys have a lot of really unique antiquities and collectibles, war memorabilia that isn't even gun related, patches. So you can actually come here if you like history and get a little history lesson.
Absolutely.
There's people here that sell coins, silver, gold coins. There's people who sell history books. It's kind of interesting. You think of a gun show, as all guns, but it's a little bit of everything.
It is. There's a one-stop shop, everything under one roof that you could even loosely associate with the gun industry. There's books on historical artifacts, historical firearms. There's used firearms. I've seen a blunderbuss at the show before. World War II memorabilia, Civil War, not so much Revolutionary, but Civil War we get, World War II. Vietnam is big. So
what I also saw too is that people can, if you want to get your concealed carry permit, there's actually people here that have the concealed carry permit classes that they advertise. There's the gun range. You've got Pearl River. The gun range out there. They're usually here, so you get a lot of people that offer training. So this isn't just the negative. This is about the negative things you hear on the media. This is a very positive family experience. You can come here, you can talk to people about some history, you can get some training on weapons, and you can actually find some other items here besides weapons.
Right. We've had one gentleman here, Mike Dana, who's been here probably 15, 20 years. He comes every show doing the concealed carry classes out of his store, I think he used to be out of his house, back of his house, but
Yeah.
he does that every show. He comes in, advertises for his business with the concealed carry classes, and we have another gentleman now that's coming in, and they still sign people up and give people concealed carry classes, and then he does the renewals as well. So, come in, get your concealed carry, get information on it, whatever step you're at, ready for.
Yeah.
You get that, get your holster, gun, ammo, all in one place.
So, Sean, let's talk about your shows that are coming up, how people can advertise, how people can attend, the dates. Because now, even though while we're in Kenner, Louisiana for this show at the Ponchatrain Center, when's your next show here?
It'll be December 21, 22, right before Christmas, so do that Christmas shopping last minute here.
So, but you have other shows around the area, so we're going to play this video for other shows. So what other shows do you have coming up that you promote?
Sure, after we leave here, we're going to gear up for our Thanksgiving show in Birmingham. It's November 30th and December 1st, so that's another good Christmas shopping event there. Right after Black Friday, a lot of the vendors there will offer sales to get different discounts for Black Friday weekend.
Right.
And it's a great show as well. And then we've got the show in Jackson, Mississippi, which will be December 14 and 15, so the week before we're back here. We'll be
Now,
in
where's
Jackson.
Where's that one in Jackson?
Jackson at the Trademark Building downtown on the fairgrounds. And we have another big show there, the Christmas show. A lot of people are doing their shopping and gifts for themselves or others. So this is another one that we have a big attendance as well.
And all of these shows, of course, they have weapons, but all of them offer. There's hunters supplies here that they got by their ammo. There's camouflage stuff here for people. So it really is kind of like a little mini sporting goods store,
Right,
if you will.
It is, and it's a great place to come shop. See, pick up the guns that you're interested in. Say, hey, this one I like, but I like this one better. I didn't think I would, or this grip turns out to be too small or big. Because there's no point in buying a gun if you're not going to practice with it.
So instead of going to one store that might just have a limited supply, you can go to 20, 30, 40, 50 stores here and see other makes, other models, hold them, and new and used. And then the best part about it is a lot of these guys that are here, they have a huge knowledge base of what they're selling. So you're going to get informed and you're going to get educated on some of the things that are here.
Right. They own, this is their business, their livelihood.
Yeah.
They're not just a part-time employee working for a paycheck. This is their livelihood for their family, their business, and they invest a lot into the time and effort and gain the knowledge that a part-time employee just wouldn't necessarily have.
Right.
If they put the time in, they're not going to know.
Right.
About every gun that they have.
Yeah. Yeah, because if you go to a big department store, you're going to get somebody that, like you said, might be a part-time employee, might be full-time, but they might be educated on weapons. We don't want to say that they're not, right. But here you're going to get people that, you're going to get a lot more. You're going to get at times about 1,000. You get a knowledge base, and then people who attend here, there's a lot of camaraderie when you're at the tables. You might be looking at something and somebody says, "Oh, I have that. I shoot it all the time," or "Don't like it," maybe, and you get a lot of information about it that way too.
Right. You see likes, dislikes. People come and chat. There's a lot of the same people we have coming to the shows every time, customers as well as dealers, and you get to know people. You get to have that camaraderie, that relationship with Second Amendment support. And
it's funny you say. I'm gonna interrupt you for a second because there was when you go to these tables, you run into people that you haven't that you might have met before, but they all know each other, and then conversations start kicking up, and you start learning a lot of knowledge. I was over at a table a minute ago, and there was a guy that sells Lugers. And I had no idea, and this is just broadening my knowledge a little bit, that the semi-automatic weapons these semi-automatic Lugers were made in the late 1800s. And he's got a whole collection of them. He's got hundreds of them over here. So and he was just kind of educating me on it a little bit. So you get
learn something new every time.
Learn something new every time you come here. So the cost to get in the show is
the show in Kenner is $10. Birmingham is $9, Jackson is $9.
Yeah.
The ones coming up soon.
Just different market centers, different prices.
Markets, different prices, expenses that go into it. The tables here, if you want looking to set up, are 80 advance, 85 within 2 weeks of the show for related merchandise. And then the other shows, Jackson and Birmingham, is 75 advance and 80 within 2 weeks of the show. Now, if you're a first time attendee, want to come in, I'll cut your break on that. Just try it out, see what's going on.
Or multiple tables,
like
kind of thing. If you buy more tables.
Yeah, see if you like it. We also offer discounts for people, current vendors, doing a referral to a friend or someone that they know.
Right.
In some capacities, that referral discounts as well. So we do offer that too. So it's not necessarily that price if you're a first-time person.
Right. So in other words, you're going to work with people depending on the market center, because of course you've got overhead. I mean, of course it's obvious, but I mean, the different places that you're renting, the different venues are different costs for you, so you're able to do different things with different people. And of course if you buy multiple tables, that's the thing. If you come here, some of these guys have 10 tables. It seems like.
10, 11. One person actually is thinking about going from 11 to 16 tables.
Nice. Yeah.
Josh.
Oh yeah, Josh over there at Apocalypse.
But we get people all the time that come in and they advertise for their business as we advertise for the show. So, whereas if you're in your own store,
yeah,
you're going to have thousands of pairs of eyeballs
yeah.
on your merchandise here at the show, where it's a big attraction. Whereas it may not necessarily have thousands of people coming to a small store.
Right.
Hard to find area.
Exactly.
But it's a great opportunity. A lot of people.
Yeah, these guys are exhibitors here. They come from all over the place around the state,
Right.
even from out of state to
We
do
have
that.
someone from Indiana. We've got several from Texas, Louisiana, of course, Mississippi, Georgia, Florida.
But talking about safety, not only are the gun shows safe, and we've talked about this before in some other videos. Not only is it safe to be here, you're going to have to check in. If you check in, you've got to check in your weapons. If you come in the show with a weapon, and you can't have a magazine in it. They're going to take the magazine out. But also, when buying a weapon, a lot of people think that this is just the Wild West. You're going to be able to come here and buy anything you want, and it's simply not the case. And I hate when I hear those bad rumors on the internet or on the the liberal network shows. It will make you feel that gun shows are not a safe place. When you come here, you're going to have a driver's license when you buy a weapon.
Absolutely.
These guys that are here, they don't sell weapons to everybody. Not only do you have to have your driver's license, but you have to fill out some paperwork, and they reserve the right to sell guns to who they want to and who they don't want to. And that's something that they're just trying to, maintain their status.
Right.
There's
a lot of because they don't want to be responsible for criminals buying guns. That's not what we do here. They have all FFLs that come here still have to have the background checks done through the FBI, the mixed background check system. There's records kept. We don't allow straw purchases, which means if someone comes in trying to buy a gun for somebody else that can't buy one, that's a straw purchase, that's illegal, and you'll be in trouble for that.
I like hearing that, and I've been to this show so many times. The police officers are walking around. The guy, these booth owners are aware. They're watching people when they buy weapons. They're watching who they're with. They're watching people around them. So they're watching out for, like I said, those straw purchases.
Right. They also look out for each other. If someone is suspicious, or if they were denied at one table, when they keep going around, and they'll say, this person doesn't need to be here. And,
exactly.
Someone is denied, if he's trying to buy, they're gone.
Exactly. That's what I like about this. And these are the things that you don't hear about the media that we're talking about today. That people want you to believe that you can just come here and buy anything you want whenever you want, and it's just not the case. It's actually a very safe place because, like I said, you have to have your driver's license and all the things that we went through today. But if you've got a chance, either this weekend, tomorrow's the last day, for this show. However, all these other weekends. What I'll do is when I post this, I'm also going to post a schedule. So if you're in any of those market centers, you're going to be able to attend one of these gun shows and look, attend it anyway. Just see what's on the tables. You'd be surprised what's on some of these tables.
Right. Things you just wouldn't find anywhere else.
Exactly.
Classic old guns that are out of stock elsewhere.
the World War II memorabilia, you know, just some unique things. So, well, Sean, thank you very much for being here. I really appreciate it. Everybody, thank you for tuning in. Share the video, please, if you like, and you can refer to his schedule, his next shows are, and you can always catch me on WGSO 990 AM or WGSO.com on Tuesdays from 5 to 6. Thank you all very much, guys. See y'all soon.